Good afternoon, everyone. Again, we are here with the same topic from the political science, chapter 6, political parties. Now, today we will discuss about the challenges of political parties and the reforms of political parties and suggestion to reform political parties. So, in today's video, we will discuss about these topics. So, first we start challenges to political parties. First point is lack of internal democracy. There is a tendency in political parties towards the concentration of power in one or few leaders at the top. Parties do not keep membership registers. They do not hold organizational meetings and do not conduct regular internal elections. The ordinary members of the party do not get sufficient information on what happens inside the party. More than loyalty to party principles and policies, personal loyalty to the leader becomes important. Now, come on the another part, that is dynastic succession. In this happens to be leaders are in a position of unfair advantages of favoring people close to them or even their family members. In many parties, top positions are always controlled by members of one party. This is bad for democracy since people who do not have adequate experience or popular support come to occupy position to power. Next point, growing role of money and muscle power. Parties tend to nominate those candidates who have or can raise lots of money. Rich people and companies who give funds to the parties tend to have influence on the policies and decisions of the party. In some cases, parties support criminals who can win elections. So, come on the next point, meaningful choice. The fourth challenge is that very often parties do not seem to offer a meaningful choice to the voters. A decline in the ideological differences among parties in most parts of the world has lessened the choices of voters. People cannot even elect different leaders either because the same set of leaders keeps shifting from one party to another. Next point, reformation of political parties. The constitution was amended to prevent elected MLAs and MPs from changing parties. Now, if any MLA or MP changes party, he or she will lose the seat in the legislature. MPs and MLAs have to accept the party leader's decision. The Supreme Court has ordered to reduce the influence of money and criminal. Every candidate who contests election must file an affidavit giving details of his/her property and criminal cases pending against him. The Election Commission has ordered the political parties to hold their organizational elections and file their income tax returns. So now come on the next point, suggestions to reform political parties. Law should be made for regulating the internal affairs of political parties. Political parties must give 1/3 of the total number of tickets to women members. The decision-making bodies of the party should provide for a quota for women. The government should fund the parties in order to support their election expenses. By this chapter or this video completed.